Zizou's first Clasico in charge ends in victory, and he puts an end to Barcelona's 39-game unbeaten streak. Unbelievable scenes at Camp Nou, at Nou Camp, whatever way you want to say it. The second half was one of the most breathtaking 45 minutes of football I've seen. I'm not a fanboy of El Clasico, and I just think every game's great. The first half, I was telling Jason, it was almost as if Zidane had cooped up Madrid players in a house for about 3 years and told them that the only food they were ever going to get when they came out was that ball, and they were just hunting it like a pack of hungry cheetahs.
Jesus, I'm a Clasico fanboy.
Yeah,
I buy right into the hype, and even during the first half, I said like, "Wow, God, it's so entertaining watching these two teams play." But first of all, one point, Zidane, I swear he has his Real Madrid jersey on. I'm sorry, shirt on beneath his jacket,
shorts, everything.
And he always looks so ready to just rip it off, run onto the pitch, and play. And I love that about him. As you kind of call him, the bald eagle, hawking around, eagling around the sidelines.
He's so eager, he's so animated, similar to like the Jurgen Klopp style on the sideline. And it's good to see. It's what Real Madrid needed, rather than have Benitez sitting there taking the time away from Toy Story to come in and manage the team.
Someone's got to watch after the shop.
But big things to talk about, all right? Suárez misses a sitter at the start. Shouldn't have been offside for a different scenario. La Liga refs are a fucking joke.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Casemiro played out of his mind. Who predicted that again? Messi kind of played a disappearing act at some point. Ronaldo shows up. But, all right, so first half, as I said, very scrappy game. Real Madrid hunting the ball, causing a lot of fouls. In shock, Jason, would you have ever thought that such a kind gentleman like Sergio Ramos would get sent off? I mean, he's so mild-mannered.
God, there was, to me, it was mind-numbing watching this guy, at least in this match. And I don't mind watching Ramos in other matches, but in this one, it's not that he deserved to get sent off when he did in the 80th-ish minute, 70th minute. He should have been sent off way clear the first half because he was playing like a freaking madman. And usually you see that out of Pepe.
Yeah, of course. And there's no, Real Madrid fans are not, you need to understand that it's just sheer stupidity. Every single time Suárez or someone else picked up the ball, he was pulling him or he was trying to get in front. You don't need to get in front. The foul that he gave away for his second yellow was one of the mild-mannered tackles he actually put in. One of the tackles he had in the edge of the box was he scythed down a Barcelona player, and that itself should have been a second yellow. And everyone, I think someone posted a meme of Alan in The Hangover when he's doing all the calculations in his head for the poker game.
Right.
Me trying to figure out how Ramos is still on the field.
Exactly.
And that's what happened.
Look, they can show it a million times on the instant replay. It was a blown call. Messi was taken out.
Yes, but
I know. He made a play towards the ball, but you can't run without your legs, and he took out his legs. So no, I didn't think Messi was actually clear enough into the box. Or
no,
really
it wouldn't have been a penalty.
So it would not have been a penalty.
I think the ball moved a little bit. That's what the referee had seen, because Ramos did make a slight touch to the ball, but you're right, he caught the player's legs as well. That was surprising, by the way.
Leg goes up, two legs clip it, over Messi goes. Not just defending Messi for the reason of it, it's a clear foul.
But Jason, that's the inconsistency of the referees. Because
that's what's annoying.
Any sneeze sends Busquets or Ramos or Pepe or any of them down to the ground. And that's what frustrates me. I do not dislike La Liga. I love the talent on show. But you know Gareth Bale's goal that get chopped off? That fucking summarizes this league for me. Because the assistant says, oh, he jumped. He contacted that other player. And the other player fell. Shit, that must be a foul then. Surely it must be a foul. Wipe our hands clean. We'll go up the other end. We'll give another foul similar. No, Gareth Bale jumped earlier. That's Jordi Alba's fault for mistiming it, and he put a perfectly fine header into the bottom corner. And I'm not a Real Madrid fan, but I was screaming at the TV in there. Jacoria directors watching me. I'm like, that just summarizes the league. It summarizes what plagues Spanish football for me, because it's a great amount of talent on show, but the referees do not get it right. They give everything, they call everything, and then they're inconsistent with some of their calls, and it's frustrating to watch. But you know what was good in this scenario? Because I thought it was over for Madrid once Ramos was off and it was 1-1. I thought Barcelona were going to sneak a goal, but Cristiano Ronaldo shows up, is so composed, and he puts them rightfully so in front, because I thought Real Madrid were the better team in the second half. More possession to Barcelona. They had chances to win it, but it's that frustration that paid off. They showcased how Barcelona can be taken off their pedestal by just playing composed defending, which they did more in the second half. Casemiro broke up play a lot. I mean, for Ronaldo's chance, which Mascherano made a great tackle to stop him from sliding it into Jesse, Casemiro crunches Messi at the edge of the box, springs a counter-attack. That's how Real Madrid played in the second half. That's through Zizou, and that's through all their players getting on board with the game plan. And it worked for Ronaldo's goal. Bale and Ronaldo combining again.
Right.
Some people saying Bale wasn't his best. I thought he played pretty well. And Ronaldo puts it in the back of net, and I thought justice served in the form of a trimmed Portuguese man.
I agree. The three big takeaways I had from this is Ronaldo scoring a game-winning goal in the new camp is a big, big deal, and he deserves all of the credit towards it. I'm not going to sit here and just complain about Messi not getting his foul when the reality is Ronaldo was the bigger man. Physically, literally, figuratively, he came up for his team the way he absolutely needed to. When the odds were completely against him, he had one man down. Two, Sergio Busquets is an unbelievable defender.
Yeah, I thought it was a game of...
He's pretty much known, but unbelievable defender. And lastly, of course I'm going to say it, Benzema is the coolest guy. You put this man in the box. Put him in the box, and he is going to dance around anybody within a vicinity of him, and just the composure. I really like watching Benzema play, and I'm going to keep saying that until he gets more credit.
It's his anticipation. Like, not a lot of strikers would be able to react as quick to the mishap in the box, which he did. He was quicker.
He's just so calm.
He was quicker to get to the ball than Pique, and rightfully so, he got his reward. And again, proving that
he got a hair.
Yeah, well, Pique as well for his goal.
Hair on it.
Close. And Pique, by the way, great finish for him. Pepe should have been closer to his marking for
Barcelona. Drove that back.
It was a great move, a great header.
And we didn't even touch on one of the most amazing things I've seen. Navas' save on the Messi magical shot he put on. One for Iniesta as well. He's a phenomenal goalkeeper. I haven't been watching long enough, obviously, to make this statement. But in the time that I've been watching world football, I have never seen a save that amazing. And it was exciting, and everything about it was what you'd hope. You're on the edge of your seat. I'm just like,
he's like a gymnast in there. He's very, very mobile. He's flexible, and his reaction time is second to none. And I said this. This is one of the reasons I thought the last few El Clasicos before the recent was that Casillas in goals was still persevered with, and I thought that many examples a good keeper could have kept Real Madrid in the game in order to give them that least a life, that new boost of confidence, and I thought he did that very well. But for me, there was many different pluses when you look at Real Madrid for winning this game. Barcelona could have put the game to bed as well with many chances, but I thought that their game plan was to frustrate Real Madrid, was to get in their face. Real Madrid's game plan was to get in Barcelona's face. And I don't like to just because I stated it on tactics, but when you have a holding midfielder in there was a lot of times in the game where Real Madrid did not close the space once they got forward in attack, and Bale didn't have any support of Kroos or Modric. But look what happened when Kroos was able to get into the box. He provided the cross for Benzema's goal. He was able to be in there, add an additional number like Iniesta and Rakitic do, because Busquets is that insurance policy. So Busquets and Casemiro, it was a game of both of them. Both of them had such huge roles to play. Casemiro played out of his mind, and I'm so happy to see a manager come in and realize the necessity for a holding midfielder, and eventually paid off. And happy, of course, that Cristiano Ronaldo, despite the consistent hate for his dip in form and all these things, proves again that he's still world-class.
He's away from the road. Cristiano Ronaldo can't really come in the clutch and help his team win. Well, there's a clear-cut example of what happens when you start talking crap about Ronaldo. And I know, obviously, I'm a fan of Messi as well, but we did a clip recently.
Yeah.
That could have, is that it?
That's
the last El Clasico with Messi and Ronaldo?
It would have been a great one to finish on, I tell you that.
It's not going to get much better than that.
Yeah, all right. Well, and head over to Facebook, by the way. We did some clips, some live reactions. I did a clip on why we should stop comparing Messi and Ronaldo and just start appreciating the talent that we have on show, because I am not sure if El Clasicos will be as significant without those two there, if it is to be our last one. But hit us in the comments, man. We want to know who you think. Jason, man in match real quick. They give it to Ronaldo on BN.
Is that even possible?
I'm thinking...
I like to go outside the box on this one, but I'm going to keep it within the box. I'm giving it to Navas.
That's a good one. That's a good call. Kept him in the game. But you know me, I'm just going to give it to the man who backed up my tactical analysis.
Marcelo.
Casemiro. Marcelo, by the way. Oh, shit. Almost forgot. Great run for the goal.
Yeah.
Very... I would say, hard to defend a fullback that is that direct in his attack. He's like Dani Alves 4 or 5 years ago with how he did not give a shit for... It's a blessing and a curse because he goes forward so much that it's hard to make that ground up if someone was to take advantage of it. But when he goes forward, man, he is devastating. So good job, Casemiro. He made my video look significant and he made TYT Sports even more credible than what it already should be. So come back, hit that subscribe button, goes a long way. Stay tuned, plenty more action coming your way on TYT Sports. Jason Rubin91 on Twitter, Francis_Maxwell. See you soon.